watching empty headlights pass. The avenue glows pale and blue, like it still remembers you. Smoke curls through the hotel lights, slowly disappearing into night. The city hums beneath the storm, cold outside, but strangely warm. Stay inside this fading frame, where nothing needs a name. Every heartbeat moving slow, following the afterglow. The sound of neon distance calling through the rain. The sound of neon distance pulling us again. The record spins another round, lost inside a velvet sound. Your reflection drifts and bends like a dream that never ends. Street lights flicker through the haze, blurring all the yesterdays. No tomorrow in our sight, only this unfinished night. Stay inside this fading frame, where nothing needs a name. Every heartbeat moving slow, following the afterglow. The sound of neon distance calling through the rain. The sound of neon distance pulling us again. If the skyline disappears, let it vanish with the years. If the morning comes too soon, hide us underneath the moon. Every signal growing weak, every silence learns to speak. Every shadow drifting free towards some endless memory. The sound of neon distance calling through the rain. The sound of neon distance pulling us again. The city faded first. You look like midnight before you spoke. The hotel bar was almost empty, only jazz beneath the glass. Your reflection crossed the bottles like a beautiful collapse. You wore silence like designer, every movement slow and warm. Even strangers lowered voices when you walked into the storm. Outside taxis drifted softly, golden ghosts across the rain. Inside every smoky heartbeat, learn to dance with quiet pain. Don't tell me your story, don't tell me your name. Some beautiful stranger should always stay the same. Your eyes under neon, blue as broken skies. I could lose forever inside those quiet lights. Your eyes rushing, the wanted moments past. Your fingers found my jacket, cold against the sleeve, like you already understood how difficult it is to leave. Outside, all the traffic faded. Inside, only breathing stayed. Some romances aren't remembered, they're simply never left. No goodbye, no tomorrow, only smoke, slow music, velvet air, and two strangers pretending morning doesn't exist. Your eyes under neon, blue as broken skies. I could lose forever inside those quiet lights. Your eyes under neon, stay a little more. If dawn is waiting, tell it not tonight. The city blinked, you didn't. You didn't. By 3 a.m., even our shadows were tired. Street lights ripple on the rain, like memories without a name. Your cigarette draws silver lines across forgotten midnight signs. The avenue hums soft and low, too slow for anywhere to go. Every window wears the blue, like it remembers me and you. Hold this hour, hold this air. Everything we lost is still here. The city kept our shadows. The rain kept our sound. When everything was falling, we never touched the ground. Dashboard lights across your face, turning silence into space. An old cassette begins to hiss like another almost kiss. No destination on the map, only miles inside the black. Every heartbeat slows enough to make disappear and feel like love. No goodbye, no regret. Some nights never end. The city kept our shadows. The rain kept our sound. When everything was falling, we never touched the ground. slowly fade to blue. Some cities only wake when they're missing you. The city kept our shadows. The rain kept our sound. But when everything was falling, we never touched the ground. The city kept our shadows long after we were gone. Some nights never leave, they just keep driving on. The road remembered everything. You never said goodbye. You just stayed quiet. The cafe lights were flickering, half the chairs were upside down. Rain kept writing little letters on the sidewalks of the town. You watched the world through fogged up glass, like nothing has to be explained. Your reflection looked so distant, even standing in the rain. An old song drifted from the speakers, soft enough to disappear. Still it found the empty places neither one of us could hear. If this moment breaks, let it break slowly. Some beautiful things only happen quietly. I know the sound of your silence, it calls me every night. Softer than the falling rain, brighter than the city lights. I know the sound of your silence, it never lets me go. Even when you're gone, it echoes low. The clock forgot to move again. Morning waited down the street. Every breath became another memory we couldn't keep. Your fingers brushed the edge of an untouched porcelain cup, like you wanted one more reason not to stand, not to give up. Outside, headlights cross the river, tiny comets passing through. Inside, every second whispered, I'm still here with you. No one remembers the quiet nights, but somehow they remember us. Maybe silence has always been its own kind of I know the sound of your silence, it follows where I go. Living in the spaces only midnight knows. I know the sound of your silence, stay one like something already gone. Flash burn memory on a motel wall. Your silhouette caught mid-rise, mid-fall. Polaroid edges soft and bruised, like proof of a night already used. Champagne flat in the plastic glass. Street light flickers across the ash. Your lipstick left on the window seam like evidence from a quieter dream. Frozen in silver, still in the frame. Some things disappear but never change. Polaroid of the last night, soft over blue. Some memories fade slower than you. Polaroid of the last night, smoke in the grain, holding a version we won't be again. The heater hums with the tired drone, an old jazz station half overblown. Your jacket folded across the chair, still carrying traces of expensive air. Downtown dissolves through the blinds and lines. The city edits its own design. No one remembers who left or stayed, only the shapes that the shadows made. No final language, no curtain call, just faded chemistry pinned to the wall. Polaroid of the last night, soft over blue, soft over blue. Some memories fade slower than you. Now I am Polaroid of the last night, smoke in the grain, smoke in the grain, holding a version we won't be again. Maybe we look better unfinished. Maybe the blur was the point. Maybe clarity ruins everything. Polaroid of the last night, soft over blue, soft over blue. Some memories fade slower than you. Oh, Polaroid of the last night, smoke in the grain, smoke in the grain, holding a version we won't be again. Don't shake the picture. The theater closed hours ago. Rain on the posters peeling in gold. Old movie titles already cold. The marquee flickers in broken cream, like a city struggling to finish a dream. Your silhouette under borrowed light, half in the weather, half out of sight. Taxi reflections slide over your shoes, like every ending arrives in blue. No credits rolling, Midnight under the marquee, soft and dim. Some nights replay what never happened again. Midnight under the marquee, stay in the glow. Some stories end slower than we let them show. The ticket booth empty, glass fog thin, a saxophone leaking from somewhere within. Your breath turns silver in winter air, like unfinished thoughts still hanging there. The avenue stretches white and black, like a memory forgot how to come back. No dramatic language, no polished goodbye, only neon failing against your eyes. No perfect version, no second take, only this silence and elegant ache. Midnight under the marquee, soft and dim. Some nights replay what never happened again. Midnight under the marquee, stay in the glow. Some stories end slower than we let them show. Maybe we were never the main story. Maybe that's why this feels Midnight under the marquee, soft and dim. Some nights replay what never happened again. Midnight under the marquee, stay in the glow. Some stories end slower than we let them show. The bulbs kept humming. Rain, rain on the posters, peeling in gold. Old movie titles already cold. The marquee flickers in broken cream, like a city struggling to finish a dream. Your silhouette under borrowed light, half in the weather, half out of sight. Taxi reflections slide over your shoes, like every ending arrives in blue. No credits rolling, no closing scene, only the weather and what could have been. Midnight under the marquee, soft and dim. Some nights replay what never happened again. Midnight under the marquee, stay in the glow. Some stories end slower than we let them show. The ticket booth empty, glass fog thin, a saxophone leaking from somewhere within. Your breath turns silver in winter air, like unfinished thoughts still hanging there. But yet the avenue stretches wet and black, like memory forgot how to come back. No dramatic language, no polished goodbye, only neon failing against your eye. No perfect version, no second take, kept singing. Blue reflections on the dashboard, empty lanes beneath the rain. Every mile erased a memory, every breath repeated your name. You leaned against the window, watching cities disappear. Smoke dissolved into the headlights like we never landed here. No one waiting at the station, no one calling us back home. Only midnight stretching farther, making loneliness our own. Don't wake the morning, don't count the time. We're already somewhere the daylight cannot find. Drive until the skyline fades. Drive until the blue turns gold. Keep my shadow in your heartbeat. Never let this feeling grow old. Drive into the endless glow. Leave tomorrow far behind. Some nights only live forever inside a restless mind. Your laughter sounded fragile, like crystal wrapped in smoke. Every word became a promise, neither one of us ever spoke. Street lights blurred like watercolor, silver floating through the glass. If forever last one heartbeat, maybe this one still could last. The moon kept hiding behind electric clouds. Even heaven looked forgotten above this sleeping town. Maybe we don't need a destination. Maybe roads were made for people who already know they're lost. Hold my hand, that's enough. Drive until the skyline fades. Drive until the blue turns gold. Keep my shadow in your heartbeat. Never let this feeling grow old. Drive into the endless glow. Leave tomorrow far behind. Some nights only live forever inside a restless mind. The radio never came back. The stars arrived too late for us. Water gathered on the steps, holding fragments of the moon. Your reflection climbed beside me, quiet as forgotten rooms. The telescope faced nowhere, clouds refused to disappear. Still we watch the empty heavens like they might keep us here. to run. Come a little closer, the night is almost still. Even empty constellations shine against their will. Hold me where the skyline trembles. Hold me where the darkness glows. Every star is falling slower. Only midnight knows. Your jacket carried traces of rain and faded smoke. You smiled without explaining, like the silence already spoke. A satellite crossed above us, gone before we made a wish. Some moments aren't for keeping, some moments simply exist. The wind erased our footsteps, leaving only quiet air. Maybe that's how nights survive, by pretending no one's there. Don't ask where we're going, don't ask what we'll become. Everything worth holding, lives where words don't come. Hold me where the skyline trembles. Hold me where the darkness glows. Every star is falling slower. Only midnight knows. When the clouds uncover morning, we'll already be the rain. Just another soft reflection on the city's window pane. No goodbye, no forever, only one more fading view. Hold me where the skyline trembles. Hold me where the darkness glows. Every star is falling slower. Only midnight knows. The sky stayed unfinished. Midnight felt heavier than usual. Neon ripples on the road, beneath the weight we never showed. Rainwater gathers at our feet, keeping time beneath the beat. The city hums a distant tune, halfway between night and noon. Smoke drifts up through the dark, like a prayer without a mark. Don't look back, don't break the spell. There's nothing left for us to tell. Only rhythm, only blue, only this and only you. Slowly into the static sea, you and the night and me, lost where the signals sleep, lost where the silence keeps. The saxophone begins to fade into the shadows it once made. Your reflection in the glass feels too beautiful to pass. Every heartbeat moving breathing slow, following the undertow. Every breath becoming part of the darkness in my heart. Don't look back, don't break the spell. There's nothing left for us to tell. Only rhythm, only blue, only this and only you. Slowly into the static sea, you and the night and me, lost where the signals sleep, lost where the silence keeps. The world is somewhere far behind us, falling through a silver haze, like a memory losing focus, like the end of better days. And the night keeps getting deeper as the city drips from view, until there's only distant thunder and the shape of me and you. Slowly into the static sea, you and the night and me, lost where the signals sleep, lost where the silence keeps. The horizon never answered. The river looked brighter than the sky tonight. Sodium lights across the waves, painting gold on borrowed names. Rain dissolves into the stream like another unfinished dream. Your coat catches midnight wind, smoke curls slow against your skin. The bridge hums underneath our feet, keeping time with distant streets. No turning back, no need to hide. The current knows what's left inside. Slow river glow, carry us through. Leave every street light floating in blue. Taxi headlights drift downstream, breaking every silent dream. A trumpet rises from below, soft enough to never know. Your fingers brush against my sleeve like something asking not to leave. The skyline blurs in liquid glass while another hour quietly passes. Don't say goodbye, don't say my name. The night remembers just the same. Slow river glow, carry us through. Leave every street light floating in blue. We became the moving water, not the shadows it can chase. Every ripple keeps a secret, every silence learns to shine. We were never made for daylight, only borrowed midnight time. Slow river flow, carry us through. Leave every street light floating in blue. Slow river glow, hold me anew. Until the skyline disappears from view. Only the water remembers. The fair stopped rising. We kept driving. Rain collected on the roof like quiet little drops of truth. Your silhouette beside the glass, watching empty buildings pass. The meter glowing faded green, counting places we had been. Streetlights bending through the haze, stretching into slower days. Smoke curled softly through the air, like it wanted to stay there. Radio breathing velvet tones, making strangers feel like home. Don't look out for where we're going, let the city lose its shape. Some roads only lead to silence, that's the only road we'll take. Ride until the night stands still. Leave tomorrow on the hill. Every window drifting blue, every mile returning you. A diner sleeping by the bridge, clouds hanging from the edge. The driver's eyes inside the mirror, somehow making us disappear. Coffee rings upon the seat, rhythm underneath our feet. Muted trumpet far away, turning darkness into gray. Traffic lights became the rain, then became the road again. Nothing left to understand, only your unfinished hand. Every silence grows much warmer, every shadow starts to sway. Maybe leaving isn't leaving, maybe we just drift away. Ride until the night stands still. Leave tomorrow on the hill. Every window drifting blue, every mile returning you. If the city asks where we disappeared, tell it we became another reflection inside the windshield. Another song the radio forgot to finish. Ride driving. We crossed the river after midnight and forgot what we were escaping. Streetlights melted on the water, silver trails growing longer. Rain drifted through the summer dark, soft as static through the park. The skyline floated far away, a fading film in shades of gray. Smoke curled slowly from your lips, like a secret losing grip. No clocks, no names, only reflections, only rain. River lights, blue and gold, carry us where shadows go. River lights, soft and slow, carry us where nobody knows. The baseline rolled beneath the bridge like a memory at the edge. Every echo felt alive, every silence seemed to shine. You lean closer to the night, watching towers lose their light, while the city disappeared, leaving only what was here. No clocks, no names, only reflections, only rain. River lights, blue and gold, carry us where shadows grow. River lights, distance, soft enough to feel unreal. Every note became another reason not to leave. Smoke wrapped around your shoulders. The wind played with your hair. Even loneliness grew softer, simply because you were there. No destination, no final train, just one more dance inside the rain. We're dancing with empty windows while the city falls asleep, holding little pieces that tomorrow cannot keep. We're dancing with empty windows under faded neon light, loving like a secret hidden from the morning sky. Your laughter echoed gently off abandoned storefront glass. Even time seemed hesitant to let another minute pass. Somewhere traffic found the freeway, somewhere strangers hurried home. We became another rhythm only midnight could have known. You whispered, nothing lasts forever. I smiled, maybe nights do. You looked away, still smiling, like you wished it could be true. If memories have a heartbeat, maybe they'll remember how we moved when nobody was watching. We're dancing with empty windows while the city falls asleep, holding little pieces that tomorrow cannot keep. We're dancing with empty windows, one last slow embrace. If the dawn comes looking, it will never know this place. Only the neon remembers. Your handwriting is fading on the receipt. Vacancy glowing, tired gold, everything beautiful growing old. One dim hallway, one soft key, one more night that won't leave me. Ashes sleeping in the tray, like they never went away. Blue television filled with snow, playing places we don't know. Outside taxis disappear, inside everything stays here. The room is breathing slow enough to make goodbye feel far too much. Oh, the set, curtains dancing without wind, morning waiting to come in. Saxophone beneath the floor, playing like forgotten war. Every heartbeat slowing down, never asking where we're bound. Smoke keeps drawing little maps across forgotten photograph. Every second starts to glow like it doesn't wanna go. Don't move, let the vinyl spin once more. Slow hands, nothing waiting beyond the door. Leave the world outside the door. We don't need it anymore. Neon falls like quiet rain. Call my shadow once again. Maybe rooms remember more than the people leaving doors. Maybe love becomes the air long before it disappears. If tomorrow finds this place, hide our names without a trace. Leave the key beneath the lamp, let the silence understand. Leave the world outside the door. We don't need it anymore. Neon falls like quiet rain. Call my shadow once again. Stay. One more song. The receipt kept everything. Nobody came. But the music stayed. watching every hour slow. Dust is dancing in the light, like it belongs to every night. Your jacket folded on the chair, still pretending you are there. Smoke is drifting through the room, quiet as forgotten perfume. No applause, no final scene, only us in between. Empty seats, slow neon. Everything else is gone. Stay until the silence sings. Stay where midnight leaves its wings. The projector lost its flame, still the shadows look the same. Outside traffic fades away, inside nothing has to change. Your reflection meets my eyes, then dissolves with passing lights. Every breath becomes a prayer, floating somewhere in the air. Close the door, lose the hour, let the darkness keep its power. Empty seats, slow neon. Everything else is gone. Stay until the silence sings. Stay where midnight leaves its wings. Maybe every empty theater keeps another life alive. Maybe every fading echo knows exactly why we hide. If tomorrow wants this story, let it wait outside. Empty seats, slow neon. Everything else is gone. Stay until the silence sings. Stay where midnight leaves its wings. Empty seats, slow neon. Only the echo applauded. Still breathing. The city forgot my name. Your silhouette in blue neon. Nothing feels the same. The record kept on spinning slow. Smoke climbed into the light. Rain drew rivers on the window. Cars dissolved into the night. You traced circles on my whiskey, never looking at my face. Outside, every street was empty. Inside, every heartbeat raced. Your perfume mixed with old vinyl, static humming through the room. Every silence sounded louder than 100 crowded rooms. Don't ask where tomorrow goes, leave it somewhere out of sight. All we have is this slow rhythm, floating underneath the night the skyline disappear. If the morning wants to find us, it can wait another year. No promises, no destination, only velvet air, slow breathing, your hand, my pulse, the room, the rhythm, outside the whole world vanished. Inside we finally exist to stay, where the neon falls, stay while the city fades, slow dancing through the silence like ghosts. We almost became stay, where the smoke still knows, stay where the shadows breathe nothing but your heartbeat, keeping the night with me. Saturday never came. The sky was holding thunder, but nobody moved. Your coat smelled like cold evenings, my hands smelled like old bars. Street lights floated on the pavement like forgotten little stars. The waitress never asked us if we planned to stay or leave. She could read our quiet faces better than we could believe. A jukebox whispered softly, glass reflected tired eyes. Every song became another reason not to say goodbye. One more slow confession, one more borrowed flame. If the rain keeps falling, nothing stays the same. We're the last cigarette before rain, burning slow beneath the blue. Half of me is leaving, half belongs to you. We're the last cigarette before rain, fading into midnight air. When the morning finds the city, we won't be there. The freeway wore reflections like silver stitched in black. Every mile erased another road we never wanted back. You smiled without believing, I smiled just the same. Some hearts learn to disappear without ever changing shape. The dashboard glowed like amber, your fingers found my sleeve. Nobody was talking, neither wanted to leave. Every quiet heartbeat moved us further through the haze. Every passing street light set another soul ablaze. Maybe love is only a room without a clock, a slow song, a warm hand, a windshield full of rain. The whole world kept driving, we stayed inside the groove. With a last cigarette before rain, burning slow beneath the blue. Half of me is leaving, half belongs to you. Where the last cigarette before rain, one last ember in the dark. Even when the dawn arrives, you'll stay inside my heart. The rain finally knew our names. You arrived like rain without a sound. The corner diner stayed half empty, coffee fading into steam. Outside, every passing headlight looked like someone else's dream. You wore yesterday like velvet, folded softly in your coat. Every glance became a secret no one dared to ever quote. Street lights melted on the pavement, ember floating through the blue. The whole city felt abandoned until I looked at you. Don't ask for forever, don't ask where this goes. Tonight is enough, tonight already knows. The night taught us slow, the night let us breathe. Nothing but your heartbeat, keeping time with me. The night taught us slow, no promises to keep, only blue reflections falling into sleep. You reached across the table, barely touching my hand, like you were afraid I'd disappear again. A siren crossed the river, then vanished into rain. Silence filled the distance, better than our names. We watched the windows shimmer, tiny galaxies in glass. Some moments never leave us, even after they have passed. Maybe every sleepless soul finds another for one impossible hour. Long enough to believe the city still has a heart. The night taught us slow, the night let us breathe. Nothing but your heartbeat, keeping time with me. The night taught us slow, stay until we're gone. Let the sunrise wonder where we disappeared. We never answered dawn. We never answered dawn. place we don't. Water climbs the window frame like it came to say your name. Every rooftop fades to gray, every promise floats away. You light another cigarette like you're trying to outrun regret. Blue reflections stain your eyes where another evening hides. Stay until the skyline disappears. Stay, there's nothing waiting there. The rain forgot this address, but it still remembers us. Hold me underneath the blue, where the night keeps pulling through. Coffee cooling by the bed, words we never really said. Static drifting through the wall like it's answering no one at all. Headlights slide across the room, then dissolve into the gloom. Every silence breathes your name, nothing leaves the way it came. No tomorrow, not tonight, only velvet, only light. The rain forgot this address, but it still remembers us. Hold me underneath the blue, where the night keeps pulling through. Keeps pulling through. If the city finds our shadows tethered, we were never here. Some nights only stay alive when nobody makes them real. Let the morning miss us one more time. The rain forgot this address, but it still remembers us. Hold me underneath the blue, where the night keeps pulling through. The rain forgot we didn't. The window never dried. You found me. Before the rain did. The boulevard wore broken colors, blue and amber on the ground. Every window held a secret, every silence had a sound. You stirred the ice inside your glass, never looking straight ahead. Like you knew the night by heart, like daylight had already fled. Smoke drifted through the ceiling fan, slow enough to stop the clock. Outside traffic lost its rhythm, inside we forgot to talk. If this city keeps on sleeping, we don't have to disappear. Leave the morning to the strangers, leave your heartbeat here. Blue hour confession, soft against my skin. promise flow. The waitress turned the sign around. Closing time arrived too late. Neither one of us was ready to negotiate with fate. You smiled like old photographs, beautiful but hard to hold. Every promise felt like velvet, every memory growing cold. The jukebox breathed another slow song. Rain collected on the street. Somewhere underneath the silence, our shadows finally met. No maps, no reasons, just your shoulder near mine, and the feeling that this night was quietly choosing us. Blue hour confession, soft against my skin. Every word you're hiding pulls me farther in. Blue hour confession, stay before you fade. Some loves never end, they simply hesitate. The rain answered first. The rain answered first. The motel hallway never sounded this alive. A faded exit sign hums in red. Dust dances beneath the ceiling light. The ice machine whispers somewhere far away. Your coat hangs over the chair. A jazz piano leaks through the walls, like another room refusing sleep. The window wears the city's reflection, soft blue trembling on the glass. Everything smells of smoke and bourbon. Everything asks us to stay. Close the curtains, kill the clock. Let the rhythm unlock the dark. Stay here tonight. Stay in the glow. Only this room, only this slow, 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 slow. The ashtray gathers quiet stars. A record spins without a hurry. Your lipstick fades across the glass. The silence grows warmer. No headlines reach this room. No sunrise owns these walls. The hallway forgets our footsteps. The building exhales another dream. We're no longer passing through. We're becoming part of the keeps pretending to matter. Inside, the trumpet bends into the smoke. The city falls away, one window at a time, until nothing remains except breath, vinyl, and you. Stay here tonight, stay here tonight, stay in the glow. Only this room, only this slow, only this slow, only this slow. The key never touched the lock. Midnight leaned against the skyline. Your boots echo through the station, empty platform, silver air. Every train had stopped believing someone still was waiting there. Coffee cooling on the counter, ticket folded in your hand. You look like another story no one ever truly planned. Neon floated in the puddles, turning sidewalks into dreams. Even lonely look romantic under fractured mercury. Stay another minute, let the silence breathe. Nothing good was waiting anywhere we leave. When the city closed its eyes, we were still awake, holding on to borrowed moments no one else could take. When the city closed its eyes, everything stood still. Only you, only me, only midnight on the hill. Yeah, your reflection crossed the glass door, slow as smoke above a flame. You whispered, we don't need tomorrow. I whispered back your name. Somewhere sirens faded softly, somewhere dawn prepared to rise. But inside our quiet orbit, there was no such thing as time. The wind carried distant music, streetlights shimmered into gold. Every heartbeat sounded older, every touch refused the cold. Maybe we were never lost, maybe everyone else just left too early. Maybe the night was always home. When the city closed its eyes, we were still awake, holding on to borrowed moments no one else could take. When the city closed its eyes, stay until the blue is gone. If tomorrow comes without us, let it travel on. The skyline never said goodbye. The smoke knew us before we did. like a night that's lived before. Your reflection bends in gold, beautiful and growing old. Cigarette between your hands draws invisible plans. Rain keeps humming on the glass, begging every hour to last. Muted trumpet down the hall, barely louder than your call. Every shadow starts to sway, slow enough to drift away. Hold this room, hold this flame, leave the morning far away. Smoke writes our names across the blue. Nothing remains except me and you. Smoke writes our names soft and slow, where we disappear. Nobody knows. Coffee cooling by the chair, perfume resting in the air. Every heartbeat finds a groove, making empty silence move. Traffic fades beyond the rain, never looking back again. A record circle through the night, keeping every feeling alive. No one waits beyond the door. We don't need the world anymore. Only breathing, only light, only this forgotten night. Don't wait yet, don't let go. Stay inside the afterglow. Smoke writes our names across the blue. Nothing remains except me and you. Smoke writes our names soft and slow, where we disappear. Nobody knows. When the music turns to silence, listen closer. When the silence turns to smoke, stay longer. Some nights never ask to be remembered. Smoke writes our names across the blue. Nothing remains except me and you. Smoke writes our names soft and slow, until the dawn forgets to show. Only the smoke remembers. Coffee was older than the conversation. Chrome reflections on the cups, night refusing to give up. A waitress humming to herself, dust collecting on the shelf. Outside, buses whisper by, dragging shadows through the sky. Inside, saxophone and steam slowly bending every dream. Your hands wrapped around the heat, never asking where we'd meet. Every window framed the rain like it wanted us again. Leave the change beside the plate, morning doesn't have to wait. Let the jukebox breathe once more. We don't need of us look back, every heartbeat matched the groove. Too exhausted just to move. Neon painted on your face, like the city slowed its pace. Every breath became a prayer, floating through fluorescent air. No loud promises tonight, only little pools of light. No forever, no goodbye, only midnight passing by. Leave the change beside the plate, morning doesn't have to wait. Let the jukebox breathe once more, we don't need another door. Slow, under diner lights, blue, holding back the night. Stay till the records fade, lost in the songs we made. Baby, lonely finds us here because silence knows our names. Maybe every sleepless soul ends beneath these humming frames. When the first train wakes the town, we'll still be breathing slowly. Under diner lights, holding back the night. Stay till the records fade, lost in the songs we made. Stay a little longer. The coffee never got cold. The hotel forgot what time it was. Marble floors beneath our footsteps, golden lamps refusing dawn. The night clerk reads an empty paper, like everyone else is gone. Your suitcase never leaves your side, still carrying yesterday. The revolving door keeps turning, but no one walks away. A piano drifts from somewhere distant, soft enough to blur the air. Even silence wears a suit inside this lonely prayer. Don't ask for room keys, don't say goodbye. Let's stay invisible until the sky. Meet me where the lobby breathes, where midnight never leaves. Hold me under amber light, let's check into another night. The chandelier keeps trembling, tiny stars above the floor. Your perfume finds the hallway like it's been here once before. A forgotten glass beside the sofa, half a story, half a dream outside. The rain erases taxis inside, nothing leaves. Every elevator opens empty, every mirror keeps our face. This hotel knows the art of disappearing. without a trace. Don't ask for room keys, don't say goodbye. Let's stay invisible until the sky. Meet me where the lobby breeze, where midnight never leaves. Hold me under amber light. Let's check into another night. If morning calls downstairs, tell it every room is full. Tonight belongs to strangers who forgot the world was real. Meet me where the lobby breeze, where midnight never leaves. Hold me under amber light. Let's stay checked in beyond the night. The lobby was still breathing. The lobby was still breathing. By 2:30, even the stars look tired. Your shadow crossed the parking lot, long beneath the motel sign. Blue reflections on your jacket, slowly blending into mine. The vending machine kept glowing like it knew we'd never sleep. Every color felt familiar, every promise ours to keep. Somewhere trucks rolled toward the highway, somewhere windows lost their light. We stayed wrapped inside the silence, holding on to one more night. Don't count the hours, don't chase the dawn. Everything beautiful leaves too soon. Nothing left but blue, nothing left but rain. You and I still breathing through the slowest kind of pain. Nothing left but blue, nothing left to hide. Only quiet hearts learning how to survive. Your smile carried those stories you never planned to tell. Mine was stitched together from hotels and wishing wells. The moon hung over rooftops, thin as cigarette smoke. Every look between us felt too fragile to be spoken. The city finally surrendered. Traffic disappeared from view for one impossible moment. The whole world faded too. If tomorrow finds these streets, it won't find us the way we were. We'll already be another song, still floating through the night. Nothing left but blue, nothing left but rain. Still your heartbeat still hums your name. Rain collects unbroken signs, silver dripping through the lines, coffee cooling in my hand, like a city made of sand. Your reflection rides the train, only visible in rain. Every platform breathes so slow, like it doesn't want to know. Muted trumpet down the block, counting every silent clock. Nothing asks us where we've been, night keeps pulling us within. Don't answer morning, don't answer light. Everything beautiful lives in tonight. Slowly we drift, slowly we fall. Blue keeps calling after it all. Slowly we drift, lost in the cloud. Only the night needs us to know. Glass door fronts become the sea, holding different versions of me. Your cigarette paints the air like a prayer nobody hears. The station sleeps beneath the rain, every exit feels the same. Shadows leaning on the rails, listening to passing trails. Velvet silence fills the room, flowers never seem to bloom. Only rhythm, only smoke, only words we never spoke. Don't chase tomorrow, stay where we are, halfway between the smoke and the stars. Slowly we drift, slowly we fall. Blue keeps calling after it all. Slowly we drift, lost in the glow. Only the night needs us to know. When the train stops breathing, when the skyline fades away, when the city forgets itself, we'll still be here, moving slower than memory, lighter than rain, hidden inside one endless groove. Slowly we drift, slowly, slowly we fall. Slowly, blue keeps calling after it all. Slowly we drift, slowly, lost in the glow, lost in only the night will ever know. The wires keep singing. We took the stairs because neither of us wanted to ride. Concrete breathing in fluorescent blue. Your shadow splitting in every view. Smoke from your cigarette climbing slow, like you knew somewhere we didn't wanna go. The handrail cold with city rain, a jazz phrase leaking through the drain. Your heels echo in measured time, like some forgotten elegant crime. No one above us, no one below, only the stairwell and the low-lit glow. Neon in the stairwell, soft and thin. Some nights begin where endings should begin. Neon in the stairwell, blue and slow. We kept climbing with nowhere to go. The emergency sign burns tired red, tiny confessions above our heads. Your coat slips slightly off one shoulder seam, like half a memory leaving a dream. The building hums through pipes and steel, a quiet mechanical kind of feel. No dramatic touch and no scripted line, only your breathing matching mine. No clear departure, no final floor, only this pause and wanting more. Neon in the stairwell, soft and thin, soft and thin. Some nights begin where endings should begin. Neon in the stairwell, blue and slow. We kept climbing with nowhere to go. Maybe we chose the longer way, because leaving deserves more time. Neon in the stairwell, soft and thin, soft and thin. Some nights begin where endings should begin. Neon in the stairwell, blue and slow. We kept climbing with nowhere to go. The door never opened. The flame lasted longer than we did. A match burns gold against the dark, tiny sun with a borrowed heart. Neon trembles across your face, like the city forgot this place. Rain waits somewhere beyond the glass, holding every hour that passed. The jukebox hums without a song, keeping the empty night alive. Your cigarette draws silver air, soft as something almost there. The boulevard fades into haze, wrapped inside electric gray. One more light, one more breath before the weather erases everything. Hold the flame, hold me close, to fall. Every heartbeat finds the groove. Too slow to leave, too soft to move. Outside, headlights melt away. Inside, time forgets the day. Nothing left to understand. Only warmth inside your hand. One more light, one more breath before the rain steals what is left. Hold the flame, hold me close. Smoke moves slower when nobody knows. Hold the flame, stay with me. Blue keeps falling like a memory. Maybe love was only this, a cigarette, a rainy window, a tired trumpet, and your breathing keeping the darkness warm. Maybe that's enough. Hold the flame, hold the flame, hold me close, hold me close. Smoke moves slower, smoke moves slower when nobody knows. Hold the flame, don't let go, don't let go, even the rain. Move slow tonight. The match chose the night. The match chose the night. The hallway forgot our footsteps tonight. Room 22 still breathing blue. Rain writes your lines across the view. Your coat hangs quiet beside the chair. Smoke keeps pretending you're still here. Final dust and a low-lit glass. Shadows drip but they never pass. The city hums through tired walls, like every silence still recalls. A saxophone leaks beneath the floor, playing for ghosts who don't ask anymore. Midnight folds into velvet light, leaving the windows awake all night. Don't say a word, just let the room move with the groove until we're gone. Stay in the blue, stay in the slow. The night remembers what we don't know. Ash falls softly beside your hand, like tiny clocks made out of sand. Streetlights bloom behind the rain, repeating us again, again. Your breathing bends the candle smoke. Every glance another ghost. Outside the taxis disappear, inside the silence pulls us near. No promises, no goodbye, only the ceiling watching time. Only the rhythm keeping still, long enough to lose our will. Don't close the blinds, don't wait the dawn. Let the record keep turning on. Stay in the blue, stay in the slow. The night remembers what we don't know. keep